Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Polk Sweet Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. I got some granola stuck in my throat. Hey, I want to talk about altered tunings. I mean, it's a whole nother universe, altered tunings. I mean, regular tuning's cool, but it gets really boring. And there's so many more possibilities. And altered tunings on guitar really bring out the wood, bring out the overtones, bring out the mids and the mid bass. If you're not sure about altered tuning, spend an hour listening to Michael Hedges, somebody like that. It's a whole nother universe. And I thought of the analogy this morning when I thought about doing this video, which is it'd be like if you were a painter or an artist, and you only used like black and white, That's how I see altered tunings, because altered tunings give you so much more dimension, and you need to develop a vocabulary. Now, the tuning I'm using here I got from Carlos Montoya, the great flamenco player, years ago. I'm 71 and I got this from him, a long time ago when I was kind of studying some flamenco style guitar, where it's kind of like I call it a flamenco tuning. It's kind of a D tuning. It's got the F sharp in there, which of course is the third of a D chord. It's got the A, which is the fifth. So it's kind of like a D major, inference. So I'm just going to show some ideas here in this tuning. And by the way, I'm using a Yamaha, which just sounds unbelievable. It just keeps sounding better and better. It's a CG172SF. I think it's one of the best guitars values in the world. And it just keeps sounding better and better and better the more I play it. It's a solid top of the laminate, back and sides. I'll tell you, man, solid wood is not the end all of guitar design. There's a lot of really great sounding guitars that aren't all solid wood, so it's not the end all. I've even had guitars that are all laminate wood that sound incredible, because the Japanese have a lot of secrets to making guitars. But this guitar really has a sound. But I just want to share a couple ideas that you can experiment with. A couple chord forms of this. Recently I came into this. And then I went to, and then I kind of, you always want to experiment and build vocabulary, whether you're in regular tuning or altered tunings, but I'm highly suggesting in this video to experiment with altered tunings, because it's kind of a whole different universe, as Michael Hedges would say, and you learn to look for things because of your ear, and you just build, you build small chord connections. So, like I said, this is a great form. I was doing a thing. Just keep finding new ways to connect chords. It could be real simple things. Here's a great form. Here's another one. Now I like to play with the pick on nylon string as well as my fingers, because they both have their positive components. But yeah, I really like this guitar a lot. I think it's one of the best values around. But yeah, there's lots of different things you can do. Simple things. Forms like this. Recently, again, this is not a performance. I'm just trying to share some different ideas to building your vocabulary. Here's a good, nice chord in this tuning. By the way, the tuning is just so you can kind of get your. It's you just change the G string to an F sharp, and then you lower the E string to a D. That's nice, just intervals. So yeah, this is a really good tuning. Here's this chord. That's a nice chord in this tuning. Hopefully you can see that. Go to so that's a nice chord. Kind of voice. That's kind of a high tension. I call it a John McLaughlin style chord. Kind of hangs, kind of like primordial soup, you know. So yeah, you know, experimenting in alter tunings is really good to do. And if you just want simple stuff, just do a couple strings like this. You know, a lot of people do so many videos with electric guitar on YouTube, but I mean, learning to play acoustic and play with weight, learning to bring tone out of your instrument is huge, you know. And so yeah, you just make the G string an F sharp, the low E a D, and you get some interesting things. Here's a this form is a good. When you play a certain chord form, move it around, see how it sounds other places. Yeah, it's really worth your time to spend a little time in altered tunings. I usually have several guitars in altered tunings, but I keep my nylon string in this kind of flamenco-y D tuning, and I keep some steel strings in a dadgad. And I personally prefer to compose in altered tunings because it kind of gets me out of the box, you know. You're not so predictable. I mean, normal tuning is cool, and there's a lot of great stuff in it, but it does become very predictable, and you want to have a musical point of view, which is what the guitar ladder system is all about for $199. Can be ordered at stevesguitars.com. If you want to have your own musical point of view, and you want to learn to write and express ideas that are in your subconscious mind. The Guitar Ladder System for $199 is a great investment. It's a key to opening up your musical consciousness, opening up ideas from your subconscious mind. You can learn formulas and theory left and right, but it's not going to percolate. It's not going to, create those original ideas, which is so fulfilling, no matter what music you're into. So you can order it at stevesguitars.com, $199. It's 100 studies. I don't send it all at once. I send a little bit at a time, and you'll learn about the 10 different systems of improvisation. But also, we input enough information into your subconscious mind, where your own subconscious mind can absorb and develop a musical point of view, which is unique, and all that happens on a subconscious level. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with theory, but even Joe Pass, who I studied with for a while, said, you to stop thinking all the time. It's work to compose music, but what you want to do is just work on your vocabulary. Always be finding, things that you can do, connections. I recently found this chord, which I really like. And a bit of a stretch. Isn't that a great chord? I'm still kind of working on where to go from here. Anyway, this Yamaha 171, I think it's CG 171. I don't have my glasses on. Let me get them. Incredible guitar for $400. CG 172 SF. It's just, and of course they're all different. I mean, that's my whole thing too. A lot of guitars that I sell are super rare, super hard to find. But this Yamaha, the Yamaha's always been great at making acoustics guitar, But yeah. Yeah, just experiment with different chords. But yeah, anyway, so I'm highly suggesting here, spend some time in alto tunings. It will really pay off for you. And let's all stay positive, keep the faith, be careful pay attention to what you're thinking about. Think about what you're thinking about. And if you're focusing on negative thoughts, do a substitution. Say a good positive affirmation like, abundance, prosperity, and financial riches is my natural state, and now manifesting in my daily life with no order or difficulty and no limit with good to all concerned. All right, folks, take care, stay positive, keep the faith. Faith works. Ciao.